10.
Tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, another blow to those who have been laid off due to the pandemic. Now they're being turned away for unemployment benefits. Plus, prosecutors dropping cases, police favoring tickets over arrests, how some agencies in the country are changing policies because of the pandemic. We'll get to those stories, but first, let's get you an update on the number of COVID-19 cases in North Dakota. The state has 17 new positive cases of the coronavirus today. It's the second highest single-day total of positive cases and brings the total in the state to 126. 8 of the new cases come from Cass County. And as of this afternoon, a male between the age of 10 and 19 in Grand Forks County has tested positive, with the case attributed to community spread. Minnesota is now reporting 629 positive cases of COVID-19 in the state, with 12 deaths. Currently, 56 patients are hospitalized, 26 of those patients in the ICU. Nearly 20,000 people have been tested. Locally, Clay County has 6 positive cases and Beltrami County has 4. To see the updated case count in Minnesota, you can visit our VNL News app. We have a positive update on the coronavirus story that we brought you earlier this month. 21-year-old Elisa Rich is from Bismarck. She's COVID-19 free. After quarantining at home, Rich says she's grateful and blessed that she made it through with mild symptoms. Well, the temperatures don't look so bad tomorrow, but it's everything else that's moving through the next day that we need to worry about. Let's find out more from our First Alert Storm team. Hutch?
Thanks so much, Mike. We are watching a line of showers and storms as we get ready to see a transition taking shape as we move through the overnight hours and our Wednesday. Some rumbles of thunder are still out there as we look off to the west, and these are moving in our general direction heading into the overnight hours. There was a severe thunderstorm earlier south and west of Bismarck. Now, if you're in Maddock, we told you near the 10 o'clock hour you may hear some rumbles of thunder. That's still the case. And these showers and storms here moving in on the Stutsman County area about 25 miles away. You too may hear a rumble of thunder. Want to let you know, Thursday we have declared a first alert weather day. Here's what we're watching. A major winter type system will be slamming into the area late Wednesday all the way into Friday morning, and some of us 5 to 10 inches of snow, isolated folks getting a foot, and it's going to be that heavy wet stuff. I'll have hour-by-hour details on this, Mike, in a second. But Thursday, for some, travel could become difficult by the end of the day, maybe even impossible in some areas. Your forecast in a minute.
Thought we were going to be out of the woods.
I did too, and I was hoping.
All right, thanks. Businesses closing their doors. It's a casualty of the COVID-19 pandemic. And along with that, the self-employed are no longer turning paychecks. They're trying to file for unemployment benefits and are being turned away. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly talked with some people who say they reached out to the state, but the state is saying, we can't help you.
Enlightened Beauty closed its doors March 18th in hopes of keeping both staff and clients safe. The salon's owner says this was a difficult decision, made even more challenging as she says self-employment is currently not covered under unemployment.
I got, it's called an incident report, I think, so I'm waiting in line to be called back to see when self-employment will be covered for us. So it's just kind of a waiting game right now.
Businesses have been told that a federal pandemic unemployment compensation program is coming, but Kayla says it isn't available yet.
Hopefully our government, our state government, federal government, it's all going to pull through, but it's just kind of the unknown.
This leaves some business owners and self-proprietors without support.
I feel for our industry right now with all the different avenues that people play in. And it's not just us self-employed. I mean, there's other people out there like tattoo artists, photographers,
and massage therapists. Sarah has been self-employed for 17 years.
There's no income coming in.
Like Kayla, Sarah turned to unemployment, but was also denied.
They are not set up, and they keep on telling us to contact them in a few days, and it'll be up and running. Well, we've contacted them in a few days, and we're still not up and running. You know, you're misled. You're told to do something, so we did it, and it's another wall.
For many, they have hope that relief is coming, but they want to know when it will become available to rid of feelings of uncertainty. In Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
We did reach out to North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum to see what the state is doing to solve the problem. He responded that the new legislation that is passed on the federal level has flexibility, including for those who are self-employed. With rents due tomorrow, several groups are calling on North Dakota's governor to halt all COVID-19 related evictions and waive late fees. A landlord in downtown Fargo says he's already working with some of his 60 tenants who have been impacted. He's waived all late fees for this month and is considering doing the same for May. But he says this move will affect his ability to pay bills. The American Civil Liberties Union of North Dakota says it believes the governor will protect tenants.
I don't want to sink somebody. I'm in the business of putting people into homes, not taking homes away.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and we are hoping that the governor is working as fast as he can.
Governor Burgum hasn't made a decision on halting evictions and foreclosures. North Dakota's Supreme Court, however, did suspend all eviction hearings for the time being. A Fergus Falls, Minnesota woman will spend 10 years in prison for the death of a 6-year-old boy who was left in her care. 42-year-old Bobby Bishop pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the death of Justice Berland Arnett in April of 2018. Authorities say the boy had numerous injuries and had been beaten and possibly scalded. Bishop's partner, Walter Winhoff, pleaded guilty to manslaughter and is serving a 4-year sentence. The boy's mother had given up parental rights years ago and left the child and his twin brother with their grandmother in Montana. Bishop agreed to care for the boys after the grandmother said she couldn't handle them. We're still waiting for authorities to release the identity of the man they say was murdered last night in Perham, Minnesota. Police were dispatched to 640 First Avenue South around 10 o'clock. They found a man dead inside the home. Also on scene was 40-year-old Derek Sweary, who was arrested and is now facing charges for second-degree murder. Police say the victim's name and more information will be released later this week. Investigators are looking into what caused a massive fire near Gardner, North Dakota today. 3 people who were in the home at the time made it out safely. Crews responded at mid-afternoon. They found a house and a barn engulfed in flames. The family is getting help with a temporary place to stay. We're getting a look at the mountain lion that was killed today in West Fargo's city limits. The animal was spotted this morning in a tree line near Rendezvous Park next to Aurora Elementary. Game and Fish was notified, determined that the mountain lion did not appear to be healthy and did not appear to be fearful of human interaction. Authorities agree that putting the animal down was the best thing for public safety.